Ah. Come on, you son of a bitch. Really? From that? He has the key. No, there's the key. Okay, okay. That helps. Drastically. I don't think these bugs are weak to lightning. Why? Because they throw lightning. There you go. There's lightning. So I think they are actually strong against it. Maybe blood will help against them? I don't know. Now, the question becomes, does the whole, does every, all damage become lightning, or only it adds lightning damage? By amount damage I deal, I think it becomes lightning damage, which is not, as you might imagine, desirable at all. So I don't know. Oh, good job at missing. No, seriously, good job at missing. I really appreciate you missing. Where's the door? Ah, there it is. Let's go grab the door. I find it extremely weird that there's no lever. Cool. Why not? You can say lever. I think it works both sides, both ways. Can you please not die? There we go. Backstab. I wanted to backstab. Nice. We got progress. Yeah, nice. I'll say. Mr. Happy, welcome. Happy seeing you. How are you doing? How's the quarantine treating you? Hopefully not boring. Hopefully not suffering. And I'm glad you're good. I'm good too. Luckily, have not caught the virus, so far so great. Yeah, the unfortunate part is I'm starting to get bored by some things, but fine. You've been at home for the past 3 weeks. Oh, nice. Me too, actually. 20 days. I've been home. So the isolation is relatively working. The unfortunate part is that there's only 2 of us in my home, and someone has to go buy the groceries, and that's me. So if I do catch the virus, trust me, I will notify the people once I'm healthy, not when I get it, because I think it's stupid to worry about if someone's gonna see the fact that I caught the virus. It's better to say to people, the good news than the bad one. Just a thought. You have plenty of stuff to do. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. In fact, just bought the Oh, nice! Nice! I hear all good things about that game. In fact, I was tempted to buying it, but I didn't. I was tempted though. I was really tempted to buy Divinity Original Sin. I was. Everybody seems to love the game. Yeah, I know it's 20. I know. I just don't have the money. Well, I do have the money, but 2 problems. 1, banks don't work anymore, or just work but with big clients, no longer with personnel. And 2, all my money is in my apartment. So, yeah. I have no money. If you're wondering, well, why did you want to buy it if you knew you had no money? I actually thought I had some money in my bank account, but I didn't. So yeah. I hope you're enjoying the game, though. I hope you're enjoying the game. Since everyone seems to love it, so I'm hoping you're enjoying the game. And I hope you bought the... I think there's a definitive edition or divine edition, whatever it's called, which has all the DLCs, if I remember correctly, seeing it on the page. Because right now, it's stupid to buy, you know, just the game right now. I have to buy all the DLCs. You're playing Dwarf Pyrokin... Oh wow, what is that? Okay, I get the Pyro one, so probably a Pyromancer. But a Dwarf Pyromancer... That is unique. Usually, if we go by fantasy tropes, dwarves are smiths and miners. Not... and warriors, of course. Depends on the fantasy, actually. But not pyromancers. So you're basically a pyromancer. Like in Dark Souls. Or is there some special, you know... We have no idea how. I also have no idea. But I hope you enjoy the game. That's all I can say. I hope the game treats you well. And I hope that you don't get too bored. Oh, no ledge. I almost walked off the ledge. God. Another one? Another one. I feel like DJ Khaled, man. Just another one, another one. Okay. Thank you. You have to find a pyrokinetic spellbook. Oh, you have to buy the spells. You can't. Is there a tech tree? Is there, you know, a skill tree? Or do you have to buy stuff to use it? I have no idea about the game. Anything. Like, you are my first source of information right now. And depending on what you tell me, I might buy it when I do get my access to my funds. You have to buy spells. Okay. Any beyond starting 2. Wait, starting 2? So you start with some spells and you have to buy stronger ones. There it is. Our white katana. Or gray. Or mix. It's actually not a katana even. It's actually almost like a straight sword. No, wait, no, my bad. It's a katana. It's a katana. It was a bad angle from what I view it from. And it's more gray than actually white. So a gray katana. A gray katana. Or at least I do. I check every container I see. So of course. I mean, if you wanna min-max, you gotta do it. You just gotta get it. You gotta get it all. If you don't, what the fuck are you playing the game for? I'm joking. I'm pretty sure you don't have to check every container, but... Where do we go now? One part has I think this is the one with the missile, right? No, wait, no. This is the one to progress, but it's not the missile. You have 3,000 go... Have I missed a corrupted... I think I did. I think I missed a corrupted missile somewhere in the east. No, I have not. My bad. Wait, so experience points, gold, or is there something separate to it? As you can see, it's a much slower weapon, but hits harder, right? Oh yeah. It's way harder. You found a song that you like. What's the name? Wait, what did I pick? Oh wait, there's a part I haven't been to. Shit, I hate that. I hate when I haven't explored everything. It's horrible, really. Okay, I found it. Here it is. Oh, big boy. Oh, why do I tank it? Why don't I just dodge? Like also Hulk. There we go. Queen Iron. Please tell me this is oh, it's awakened material. I actually thought it would be the. When do we get the two-handed katana? Hold up. Where do I get that? Do I have to buy it? I don't know. I don't know. But I think everything here is explored. So let's level up. Wait. Wait. Yes. This we do need. Then we're gonna need this. Eternal Blade Dance. Good. Good. That's I was level 9? Sorry, level 7. My dude. How was I so... Wow. This armor is good. This armor is good. Yes, it's shit when it comes to parrying, but the armor is good. Shocking, really. To keep me alive. I'm deeply impressed. Why? Deeply impressed. Do those words make any sense? Probably not. But still, deeply impressed. Ah, Nicola. Unfortunately for you, Nicola, you will not survive this endeavor, because I will choose the queen of queen's ribcage or queen's lungs, whatever it's called. I can't remember. But I will choose that over your life. I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Please forgive me. But that is the situation that we found ourselves into now. Hi, Jack. You're an asshole now. You're gonna be a good friend later. But for now, you're an asshole. Oh. Really? It's so finicky to dodge. Reminds me of that Ooh. You know what? I haven't considered it, but maybe she's weak to frost. You know why I say that? Because water, ice freezes water. And again, I need to reiterate, she is a being of water. Yes, water. So maybe my mentality was in a different place. Maybe ice would beat the water, but no, ice beats fire. Why can't ice beat both? I don't know. You tell me. Where am I going with this? I don't know. Either way, she's dead. Now we go to the coral. Coral.
あの光景は
Well, actually, no. We're first gonna check the side quests. Then we go to the Pearl. Ah, the film has. I'm gonna be honest, this character actually looks better than the one with the halo on her back. I don't know why, but she looks amazingly done. She actually looks believable. I don't know what that means, but yeah, she looks believable. Think of it whatever you want. But yeah. Hi. I haven't shaved yet. I'm gonna shave tomorrow. And I have to be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I probably will. But the thing is, I'm too invested in the Divide and Conquer mod. It's too good. Honestly, it was like one of my most anticipated releases, not counting AAA games. I actually don't care about most of it. Yeah, you might say, what? But Doom Eternal just came out. I don't care. I like Doom 2016, great game. I bought it on sale. Why? It wasn't that much of an important release to me when it came out. And Doom Eternal, not such an important release to me. Now, if Elder Rings came out, you know damn well I would have gotten it by now. So, there's that. Elder Scrolls 6 I would have gotten. Maybe not. Actually, no, I would not. I would actually wait for reviews. I don't trust Bethesda anymore. Like, at all. I don't, just not. No. Trusting Bethesda right now would be stupid. There's more likely that we're gonna get another Skyrim for PS5 than actually Elder Scrolls 6. And people would buy it. Because it's Skyrim. It's one of the best. It's the best game ever made. Or it's one of the best games ever made. And if it's one of the best games ever made, it's on number 2, right below Bloodborne. So yeah, it's sad really how much Bethesda has destroyed its image. And I do think Bethesda's image is destroyed because even the greatest fans cannot be blind. You can be blind, of course. To an extent, you can be blind. Like people who love From Software or love Dark Souls, and they can be blind and be like, "Oh no, Dark Souls Remastered is a good thing." I'm not. I think it's a piece of shit, and it's the worst Souls game in the series. Definitely, hands down, the worst Souls game. Even if it's a remastered, it's the worst Souls game, pure and simple. Because it's not even remastered, it's basically a $20 patch, which is just yeah, it's literally like. So yeah, what else is there to say? Nothing. That's it. Some fans can be blind, but even the blindest of fans have to realize that Fallout 76 is a sign of worry for the Elder Scrolls. Now you can argue that Elder Scrolls might be different. After all, it's been made by the best team in Bethesda Studios, so maybe it's not going to be that bad. I don't know. That's the problem. There's talk that someone else made Fallout 76, like some Pro 18 made it, which is even more worrying because if you think about it, Fallout is one of Bethesda's key IPs, and if you treat one of your key IPs like that, that's worrying. It means you don't value that IP, or you stop valuing it. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe Bethesda just stopped valuing its IPs. Maybe it means a rude awakening. Depending how the Scroll 6 goes. Now, of course, we have to be honest. If Elder Scrolls 6 is a great game on par with Skyrim, you should not hide that. No, you should not deny that. Accept it. Yes, Bethesda fucked up. They don't respect their IPs as they should, but clearly they know how to make great games still. And if it's shit, tell it as it is. It's shit. That's why I'm worrying. That's why I'm probably not gonna buy it on release, because I don't want to invest in a company I don't trust. There's, like I said, there's a few companies I trust. I can put my full trust in. Like, yep, they know what they're doing. There's few of them, but there is one of them is of course From Software. On top right now, on top is From Software. I trust From Software almost fully. I trust them to a point where I can pre-order their game and not be worried at all. I lost trust in Paradox, but still, Imperator Rome for me wasn't such a gigantic dumpster fire that I'm just completely lost any kind of sense of, respect. So I'm kind of okay with them. I can still pre-order games, not having full worry about being like, yep, it might be just an empty game and needs DLCs to improve it. But maybe with what they learned from Imperator Rome, they're gonna control themselves a little bit. Maybe just not, fill the game a little bit. Because I'm excited about CK3. I'm getting CK3 the moment it's announced. Like, when they give the date, I'm doing it. No questions asked. I'm getting the game because I love CK2. I love Imperator Rome too. I love these games. They're great games. I don't play EU4. Very simple reason. It will be insane for me to get into EU4. The amount of money you need to invest is ludicrous. It's so ludicrous that you should know. If you're a new guy, a new player getting into Paradox games, be careful. Just be careful. The amount of money you need for these games is insane. Your best bet is to basically have a new start. So anyone who wants to get into CK3, luckily CK2 is now free to play, so you can get yourself and familiarize yourself with the game. But EU4, I don't think it's worth it. No matter how much people are hyped about the game, like, it's too much. It's like what, 270 euros, maybe even 300 euros? Get all the DLC? Come on. That's like a Dead or Alive level of... Sorry, Capcom level of DLC. If I remember correctly, Capcom DLC for Dead or Alive is like 600 euros to get everything. And they want to charge to change hair color. Yeah. But you can argue that yes, the DLC is disgusting. The DLC policy is disgusting. It needs work. But they're not releasing games every year. They're not releasing games every 5 years. They're maintaining their games. And weirdly enough, you can forgive that. The problem is, it has a breaking point, like everything else does. And unfortunately for a lot of players and a lot of people who want to try EU4 has reached a breaking point where it's no longer smart to get the game. No matter how much you love it, it's not smart. It just isn't. Like, there's no justification to spend 270 euros on a game. There is none. But if you got it in the beginning and slowly buy it, then it actually has justification, because you didn't buy 279 euros worth of DLC. You bought small pieces. So in that case, it's fine. Now you can argue, well, why not just segment DLCs? Which is weird that they haven't tried to do that. They're trying some kind of subscription thing, which I think is horrible. They should not do it. They should segment the DLCs. Like packages. DLC pack 1 has like 10 DLCs or 20 DLCs for 60 euros. Second DLC pack has the same thing. It will be less than the how much you can pay for all of them, but it will still be a decent chunk of money. I think they should do that. They should do it like that. when a game has too much DLCs, they should basically go with here's DLC packs now instead of individual DLCs. You can buy individual DLCs, but here's also DLC packs for new players. I think that's a smart idea. Or maybe even go with like no, there's DLC packs and there's packs of the game with DLC for new players. It will have like all the key components of gameplay. Like for CK2, for example, it will have Sword of Islam, Way of Life, Fury, Holy Fury, Old Gods, Character Designer, and maybe something else to it that would, you know, give key mechanics, you know, key things to complete game, but not all of it that would, you know, warrant spending too much money on DLC. So yeah, I think that they should kind of go with that approach. Also, weirdly enough, I wish they would get back to March of the Eagles and actually improve it, because I feel like March of the Eagles would be one of those perfect multiplayer strategy games where you don't have a lot of nations, it's one theater of war, and anyone can, you know, it's a perfect division of allies and stuff like that. I like March of the Eagles primarily because I love Napoleonic part of history. It's great. You can't argue. It's one of the greatest, it's one of the most interesting parts of history, and the nations that bore from Napoleonic conquests. In fact, I like the history so much that I think like history not doing enough just to Napoleon. You know, Napoleon should be called Napoleon the Great, not just Napoleon. It's very disrespectful toward Napoleon. The man who conquers all of Europe should not be just called Napoleon. He deserves the Great title. You might be saying, well, why? Well, again, I hate to break it to you, but statistically speaking, Europe is more important than Persia and all of Middle East. Just pure statistical speaking. At that time, all military economic might was in Europe. Nowhere else. I mean, you can argue China, fair enough, yes. But for basically equal or a little bit less than China, but it was the might, okay? It was mighty. You can't argue with that. It was mighty. It was divided between nations, but it was mighty. And one man united all of it, conquered all of it. Except England, of course, but to get England, you need to build a navy, a gigantic navy, get trained generals. It would just be not worth it. But as I said, deserves the title, honestly. He deserves it completely. Too bad. I mean, you can argue, well, he didn't get the title, but a whole type of warfare is named after him. A whole part of history is named after his deeds. So, just like with Caesar, there is no the great title, but his name became something greater. And I argue that point, in my personal opinion, that your name becoming bigger than just, you know, having the title of great is better. Your name itself becoming title is the ultimate honor any human being can have. And, you know, if we're gonna go by that, Caesar was the only great human being, because his name is the only one that's a title. But you can argue that it's all propaganda. It's all influence. His name became the title because Augustus or Gaius Octavius Caesar wanted it to be. He wanted the title of Caesar to be the title. And it all started from him. So, yeah. You can argue that